金色ラブリッチェ。
It was the last Sunday of our second term. Now that Christmas was right around the corner, today was the last day we could use the school's facilities. The day of the fencing club tournament. Are you alright?
体が重い。すいません、コーヒーをいただけますか？あいあい。エルったら今日に限って体調を崩すなんて。申し訳ありません。昨日はいろいろあって今日のことを失念しており。
Haha. I'm sorry. Elle was glancing at me bitterly. Well, both of us were responsible for this. Between the impact of our first sexual encounter and how engrossed we became in it, we legitimately forgot about this until just a short time ago. Just how late were we going at it last night? I remember checking the clock when we were about to take another shower around 1 AM. So, after we finished showering, Elle's freshly cleaned body looked so delectable that I licked her all over, and Elle got so hot and bothered she came twice, so we went at it for a third time. Oh, and then after that, wasn't Elle the one who licked me all over next? Then we switched to 69ing and Elle came after some anal play. She got mad at me and we eventually made up with our 5th round of lovemaking. It's nothing, really. As a result, we'd gotten very little sleep. I bet Elle was exhausted after having sex in so many different positions last night. About that. She was in poor shape for an entirely different reason. I do think she's over the slump itself, actually. Elle shouldn't have any doubts about devoting herself to fencing anymore. The future wasn't yet set in stone, but she could dedicate herself today to this very moment.
そうかい。集合！相手子が到着する頃だ。挨拶に行くよ。はい。
With warm-up exercises complete, it was time for everyone to head outside. Those of us in the audience stayed inside. In the audience.
やあ。そんな嫌そうな顔しないでよ。今日は両校から許可を受けての取材だよ。ほら、許可証。
Yes, yes, thanks for that. That reporter from before was here.
あら、そちらの方は？
A paparazzi chasing Elle.
パパラッチ？我がイスタケ令嬢、エロイナ様を。
Around 5 black suits popped up out of nowhere.
待ってこれ、許可証
あら、記者の方なのね。エルの写真を撮るの？綺麗に撮ってあげてね。
はい、もちろん。それが仕事ですから。ちなみに、王女様のお写真なんかもいただけると間違いなくカラーで使えるネタになるんだけど。
シルビア様の撮影はそれなりの手順を踏まぬ場合、国際問題に発展しますが、よろしいかな？
冗談です。僕は1回のスクープより100回の無難な記事で暮らす人間です。
私なら撮ってもいいよ。ほれほれ、サービスポーズ。
おお、いいね、美少女ちゃん。嬉しいね。
彼女はフェンシング部ではないので、意味なく撮影すれば取材許可証が失効しますよ。
お嬢ちゃん、また今度ね。
サービスし損かよ。
Things were semi-tense with this old man around, but I felt better knowing the black suits were handling him today. While we were messing around, a busload from what had to be the opposing school filed into the building, and a lineup of fencing club members were greeting them in booming voices out in front of the school gates. Droves of students from the outside school made their way off the bus.
お久しぶりですわね。エロイナ・ディ・カバレロ・イスタさん。
はい。
本日は大変良いお天気で絶好のお日柄ですわ。あなたの経歴に土がつくにはね。
A girl with a funny speech pattern is picking a fight with Elle.
デスワ区長って実在するのかよ。ミナもそうじゃない？
彼女は
知っているのか、おっさん。
日本のフェンシング協会注目の天才剣士フエン・シンクさん。あの年で次の五輪の日本代表も視野に入れてるという次世代の天才がこんなところに。
Now this had gotten interesting. This old man was gulping.
以前あなたに負けた恥をすすぐべく最大限の研鑽を重ねてまいりましてよ。お覚悟遊ばせ、カバレロさん。
はい。
A strong rival character popped up out of nowhere.
登場タイミング雑かよ。
彼女が来たとなると面白くなってきたぞ。彼女はそこらの選手より2段は上の存在だ。
エル、大丈夫かしら。
I couldn't say until she gave it a shot, but had she managed to break out of her slump? My worries were...
では次の試合を始める。両者礼をして前へ。
はい。
はい。
エイトブプレイ始め。
Strike!
有効
有効
有効。
カバレロの勝利。両者礼をして下がれ。
Completely needless. She didn't give her a single chance to go on the offensive.
楽勝かよ。
フエンさんは2段上だけどカバレロさんと他の子じゃ5段は違うからね。
すごいわ、エル。
いえ、応援していただき恐縮です。
Well, yeah, even though I'd known Elle was strong. Looks like you broke free of your slump.
よくわかりません。昨日までも自覚はなかったですし、ただ今日は昨日までより体が迷わず動かせます。
That right? Maybe that massage yesterday worked some magic?
バカ。
Elle promptly finished her report before heading off. She worked her way through the rest of the competition with ease. Elle, busy after this?
はい、すいません。部の子たちが祝勝会をやりたいというので顔を出しておきませんと。
It's fine. Don't say you'll just make an appearance. Go have fun.
もともとそのつもりで仕事は外してあるわ。今日は最後までフェンシング部を楽しんでらっしゃい。
はい。
Elle and I ended up parting ways following the competition, but I wound up with other business to attend to.
私の人を見る目ってすごいと思わない？
What do you mean?
エルのことをオーロに任せた私の眼力の話を。
Ah, that night. I tagged along and hung out with Sylvie for a bit. Elle was off with the fencing club, so I decided to join her. I can't say everything's gone off without a hitch, and Elle still hasn't decided what she wants to do about fencing yet.
いいのよ。 さ、言われたわ。フェンシングという競技について一度真摯に向き合うって。もしかしたら私の護衛を他に譲るかもって。エルが自分の好きなことに向き合ってくれた。それが嬉しいの。あとはもう何も望まないわ。一度真摯に向き合った上で、それでも私を選ぶならそれはそれで嬉しいと思うし、エルが本格的に競技に打ち込みたいと思うようなら、それもすごく嬉しいわ。
Yeah. I completely agreed with her. The same Elle that had let her birth and environment dictate her life had begun to focus on what she wanted for herself. That was wonderful. Sylvie was similarly all smiles. As for the rest, I felt the same. I wasn't about to lead her in either direction. This was for Elle to decide.
あ、それと聞いてるわよ。エルと婚約したんですって？
Yeah.
手が早いわね。
I'm sorry.
ねえねえ、興味があるのだけど、どこまでしたの？もうキスはしたの？
I guess?
オーラのエッチ！
Sorry that I seriously did work fast. Oh yeah, Sylvie, there's something I'd like clarification on. Nothing good could come from continuing this conversation, and I quickly changed the subject. I had something I wanted to talk to her about anyway.
Oh?
I'd like to ask, but I'm not entirely sure if it's okay to ask.
Ah.
Given her sharp intuition, she pieced it together instantly and grinned at me.
いいのよ。内緒にしておくことでもないわ。
The way Sylvie always handled things in her own unique way was a huge blessing for me. It was easy to bring up even heavy topics. I heard you are adopted?
え？
Sylvie replied indifferently. The idea never really occurred to me, even though you and Mina-chan look nothing alike.
そうね。国では結構重要なのよ、この髪の色。シスア家は銀髪、イスタ家は金髪で分かれてて、昔は両家とも結婚相手には髪の色まで考慮してたくらい。
Wow.
そんな伝統があるからこそ、金髪の私がシスア家を名乗ることそのものが両家の雪解けの証になっているのだからよしよしね。
It is a given that customs varied in different countries, but they say that starts even with a difference in common sense. Maybe this was what that saying meant? That reminds me, you never did call yourself a princess back when we were little.
当時すでにシスア家に入るのは決まっていたからお姫様ではあったのよ。でも私の実感としてはやっぱりまだイスタ家の人間だったわね。エルのこともお姉ちゃんだと思ってたわ。
Do you feel differently now?
それはそうよ。エルはもう私の姉じゃない。従者よ。従者で護衛で一番のお友達。
I see. They had to eliminate their connection as sisters. That was just how a royalty could be. But even with that connection cast aside, they both treasured each other all the same. I knew that was true for Elle, but it was a relief that Sylvie agreed. Well, maybe it was a good thing that you didn't call yourself a princess back then.
どうして？
If you had, it might have humbled me.
緊張しちゃって一緒に遊んでくれなかったと。
Yeah, maybe.
同じ寝袋で一緒に寝たりお風呂に乱入してくることもなかったと。
I did all of that. It was a shame I didn't remember that.
タイミングにも感謝してるわ。もう少し早く決まったらあの日本行きもなかったかも。私とエルどちらがシスア家に行くかで揉めた時間がなければ。
That word caught my attention. There really was infighting?
それはそうよ。やっぱりエルはお姉ちゃんだもの。最終的には ピアノの上手さで私の方が楽団派にはふさわしいってなったけどね。あの時揉めたのをエルは気にしてたみたい。自分に楽団派に属する才能がないから私に迷惑をかけたって。だからでしょうね。数年経って再会した時にはすっかりエルは騎士さんになってしまっていたわ。
It definitely sounded like the reason behind Elle's current temperament lay back in those days. That was something nobody could prevent. No matter what happened, people's personalities and attitudes toward life were influenced and shaped by the world around them.
まあ仕方ないわよね。私が適しているというよりエルがシス明けにはなれないというのが正しいなもの。
Huh?
おっと。
Sylvie had a forced smirk, acting like she had a slip of the tongue. Elle couldn't become part of the Sisua family. Did that mean?
シルビア様、お時間です。
あら、もう？はあ。あら、ここまでですって。
Yeah, thanks for treating me. Sylvie rose from her seat before she let me finish my sentence. The tea set was put away.
じゃあね。あら、おやすみ。エルのこと、くれぐれもよろしくね。浮気なんてしちゃダメよ。
I know. I said goodbye to Sylvie. Phew. A lot had happened over the last month, but in the end, everything had worked out. Flirting and doing perverted things with Elle aside, all that left was to wait for her to make a decision. There was nothing to worry about.